Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be Fact Sheet Friday. This is September 24th. We're going to take a look at the 4 fact sheets that got released. They also mentioned character customization and some of the new things with that this week, which I did do a separate video talking a little bit about that, so feel free to check that out. But let's go ahead and jump into the fact sheets that we had released today. So first up, we have the Fendt 700 Vario. This is a tractor, 162,000 to buy, 150 horsepower, holds 400 liters of fuel, 38 liters of depth. It weighs 8.1 tons. It will drive at 31 miles per hour and has a variable CVT transmission. Very good looking tractor. I like the look of that. The 700 Vario. That's one that we have now, I believe, in game. I believe we have that one now. But anyhow, looks good. Good to see it coming back if it is something we have right now. Continuing from there, we have the trailer it's pulling, the Flegel ASW 271. That is 52,000 to buy. It's going to hold 29,500 liters of crops. It's going to weigh 7.5 tons. And down there you can see a list of all the fill types. So we have wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum. It looks like olives, olive, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. Anyhow, it's got a lot of your bulk crop types on there. So cool to see that. But yeah, that's our first fact sheet there. Continuing on, we have something really awesome. This is an Iseki TJV 985, which I believe is a Japanese tractor brand, which is super cool. We definitely don't have that in game right now, that brand, so that's awesome to see that coming. But yeah, that is going to be a tractor, 64,000 to buy, 95 horsepower, an automatic transmission. It will hold 120 liters of fuel, run at 24 miles per hour, and it will weigh 3.7 tons. Then it is got attached to the back of it the Einbach Chopstar 590 plus Row Guard. We do have Einbach equipment in game. I don't think we have that specific one there. But that is a Weeder 51,000 to buy, 1.3 tons how much it's going to weigh. It's going to require 80 horsepower. It's going to have a 9-meter working width, and it's going to run at 7 miles an hour. So cool to see a little bit more kind of coming into the game here. Very cool. And another new brand we have here with this one, we have the Jugen, I'm going to say it wrong, Jugen Rich. Anyhow, it's an electric forklift. It's electric. Look down there. You see the 80 kilowatts. Super cool to see that. It's the I'm not gonna try to say the name again. I'm sorry. You guys will destroy me in the comments about how to say it anyways. But the EFG S5 or S50. It's a forklift, 55,000 to buy, 57 horsepower, variable CVT transmission. Will drive at 10 miles per hour and weighs 8.1 tons. Very cool. And then the other thing on there is the trailer. It's loading up, but it's cool to see that it's a side curtain trailer. We haven't had that base game before, which is super cool to see. So that's a Krona Profi liner trailer, 29,500 to buy, and it weighs 7.7 tons. So cool to see that. Yeah, not too much information here on the fact sheets today. I know I'm kind of zooming through them, but again, there's not a ton of information. I just want to put a video out there just so you guys can kind of see some of the stuff going on. But our final fact sheet today is the Pinoth or the Prinoth Elite Wolf Agri Power. I'm probably saying all of that wrong. It says it's a leveler on there, but my understanding is it also is it's primarily used as a snowplow. I'm doing a little bit of research on it. It looks like it's primarily used as a snowplow, so I'm hoping that with seasons kind of coming in, it's going to be able to be used for that as well. So we'll see, but I'm guessing that's probably yes for that. But yeah, 199,500 to buy, so very expensive. It's going to have 435 horsepower, tons of horsepower with that. Variable CVT transmission, 210 liters of fuel. It's going to run at 12 miles per hour. It's going to weigh 8.6 tons. Now, one thing to note before we talk about the final thing on there, or a couple things here. So first off, this is essentially the way they're kind of advertising this is it's a self-propelled leveler. We haven't had that or that kind of shop category or anything like that before. So it's kind of very specific to that. So I'm kind of excited to have that as an option. You can buy something dedicated to leveling instead of just getting attachments and such like that. I am curious to see if they do any changes to how leveling and stuff works. Hopefully they'll make it more realistic and the stuff will actually behave a little bit more like it would in real life. No, I'm not gonna hold my breath on that, but I can always have dreams. So I think that's super cool. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they have like more snowplows and stuff like that get released with the game that are going to be available for you. I'm assuming they're going to have, obviously, have to have stuff with seasons and everything like that being not seasons, I guess, being the seasonal cycles being base game. So I'm curious to see how it all is going to play out. I'm sure you guys are as well. But yeah, we got this guy, which is a new brand, as well as the Iseki today, which is super cool to see that. Oh, and the forklift brand. We got all sorts of new stuff today. Very cool. And then finally on there, we have the Planet 1 megawatt biogas plant. It's a building, 1.5 million to buy, so super pricey, but it's going to take silage, manure, slurry, and chopped beets. So what I like about this as well, I'll talk about this here briefly before we wrap it up. What I like about this is seeing the chopped beets down there. So as you know, right now in Farming Simulator 19, some biogas plants, not the base game ones, but some biogas plants on modded maps will take sugar beets and potatoes as an ability for you to kind of take care of that. But so this kind of gives you an option to sell essentially sugar beets right off the bat. to the biogas plant, which is super cool to see that. I know you're not actually, I mean, it's chopped beets, so it's not the same as selling regular sugar beets, but it's still cool to see that that's an additional thing you'll be able to sell at the biogas plant, as well as manure and slurry, not stuff that you can usually sell there either. Now, the other thing, too, I'll note with that, so manure slurry obviously added on, and then the chopped beets are added on there. Silage is pretty standard. We're used to selling lots of silage at biogas plants to make us a lot of money. The final thing with that is you don't see hay grass on there. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And I wonder if different biogas plants will take different products. But yeah, anyhow, guys, that's what I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.